Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Global Geezers.
We're in Lisbon, Portugal. Yay! Finally get to get off the ship in this city.
So we don't have anything planned. We're just gonna walk around. We see a really cool building back behind us. We're gonna walk up the hill and stroll through town and just take you along. It's nothing special, but we just want to explore.
Yep, you get to see what we're gonna look at. So let's go. Anchor. Yep. If you've been watching our videos, you know.
This is a pretty cool building. Looks pretty old. And it says Military Museum up on the top. We haven't really seen any movement. Here's some doors that are open. I don't know. And then this is a train station slash subway right here. Lisboa Santa Apollonia. So it's not far from the port in case you want to hop on a metro or train. And I'm trying to decide which street we want to take up the hill. I guess we'll see. We definitely get our steps and our floors added up in some of these cities, which is fine, because then we don't feel guilty when we order a chocolate lava melting cake, whatever it's called, every once in a while.
Love the tiles on the sides of the houses. Just really unique designs, and all of them are different, seems like. Come around the corner and look what's staring at us. Beautiful. They have these little tuk-tuk tours you can get. They're all priced differently depending on what you want to see.
Ponteao Nacional. Very cool. It's beautiful. Check these out. Look at the size of these. Tickets to go in.
€4 to get in. 16th century.
Church of Saint Angracia. Single mare commissioned by Princess Di Maria, 1521 to 1577, daughter of King Emmanuel I. We just paid €4 each to come into the Palais Nacional, and he said we could take photos as long as it's not flash. So, wow, looks like there's tombs here, and the ceilings are, there's tons of domes up here, which is really, really cool. Not a lot of light, but only the light from the very top dome, it looks like. Floors are beautiful. Lots of little balcony kind of areas. So it'll be neat to find out what this was used for, what its purpose was. So we'll have to let you know.
This place started out as a church, became the National Pantheon in 1916.
This, they're telling us, is the upper choir loft. So this is the choir loft of the church, now Pantheon.
The reverberation in this Pantheon church is so intense, well, so big. It's so big that I imagine a small choir sounded massive.
And just standing up here by one of these balconies, we can hear the guard downstairs and his voice just echoing throughout this place. And we can hear him like talking in a normal voice to the lady taking the ticket.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. You are rewarded after all those steps. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful.
All right, the payoff once you get up top here is amazing. Look at the view. See the ships? You see the bridge over there and the cross on the hill. And I believe the castle is over there behind that building. Well, maybe a little ways behind that building, but they do have a ferry system that goes across the river. There's one coming in, and if you look over the funnel on the Carnival ship, you'll see one heading over to the other side. Here's more of the residential areas of the city from the top. Sarah's gonna take some pictures. Very hilly city. Yeah, lots of hills. They got some cool street art.
All right, we're at the top. This is
Yeah.
I hope this thing is still strong enough to hold me. It's a long fall.
All right, the blocks that make up the sidewalks here are a little larger. A little more cobbles in this area. Not too bad though. But the tiles on the buildings are really pretty here, just like they were in Porto.
All right, this is funny because we usually find birds sitting on top of the heads of statues, but they put a bird on the shoulder, maybe to keep the birds off the head. We definitely have an old wall here. This has got some age to it, different type of brick, different type of stone, probably replaced through the years and fortified and all that fun stuff. You can see brick. But here we're coming toward the front of that church, and you can see well, they got a cross on top. So, I don't know. We'll see what it is. All right, we're at the front of this building, and it looks like some kind of music hall. There's an organ concert happening.
Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah. So it must have a fantastic organ, so you know I've got to go check it out. Wow. Very pretty.
No clear view of the organ, but
No.
it's meant to be heard.
Yeah, it's meant to be her, and it's behind the altar, so that's interesting.
Yep.
But here's the right side. And then you can see back into the church. And the door we came in. All right, if you don't want to walk up the hills, they do have funiculars that go up and down these hills. You can see the track below, and you can see it go up the hill that way. So I don't know how much it is because we're walking. All right, funiculars have stoplights. That's cool. Sometimes it gets tight in this area, so the tracks come together, hence the stop signal. Ooh. That would have been nasty. We can go that way, or we can follow the track. I guess Sarah has chosen we're gonna follow the track. You wanna go down the stairs? As we walk down these streets, you see some of the buildings that don't have tiles, but then you see some buildings that have some beautiful tiles, like right down at the end of this road. I wonder if the tiles represent some kind of wealth or some kind of upper class, or you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then, you know, and then you have like a really cool color painted on one, so I don't know.
If you know, comment below. As we walk through these streets, we just stumble on other churches. There's tons of them here in Lisbon. But here's one that's just a neighborhood church. Nothing fancy, just basic. Has a good view though. Look at the view out there. This church has the number 1773 inscribed on it, and that usually tells you the year it was made. That's what we find here in Europe. They put the year on the buildings. Al lives there. See, Al. All right, I think we stumbled upon a barbecue. Nice. Got a restaurant right here. Oh.
It's gonna be a while before that's ready.
Yeah, but look, it's like a lot of ribs, steaks,
Kebabs.
a lot of meat. My kind of restaurant. All right, looks like we're back down in the main area. Butcher there. They say Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in Europe. Older than Paris, older than London. Well, London's not really considered. Oh, that's pretty.
And laundry. Score.
And a restaurant back there too. So, I don't know the accuracy, but I'll go with it. Looks old enough, that's for sure. Tight streets. Sarah found a scarf she likes. A whole €5. God.
Alright, I just ducked in a little corner store. Found a little scarf I liked with the colors I can use. And it was €5. No tax, no nothing, just €5. Easy peasy. Yay! Lots of cute little shops along here. And they have little decorations up on all of the balconies too. Oh, look at the little striped. That's cute. Just like Morocco, you gotta be careful with the scooters. Or two.
Which one? I'm just telling you, figuring out where you want to go.
Oh, look.
Yeah, pretty title.
It's really cute.
A little more detail in the tile on the building. Pretty cool, huh? A lot of little tchotchke stores. Plenty of souvenirs to buy. Ah, what a shock. Another church. All right, we're just walking up the street and we found something else that's old. Wow, this might be the castle, come to think of it. Or it is Lisbon Cathedral. It's one of the two. I bet you it's Lisbon Cathedral. Check out the gargoyle. Looks like they're doing some work on it. I'm gonna go in. Sarah doesn't want to go in, so I'll go in. A lot of people, she just, yeah. Quick look in there, there's a fee of €6 to go in. I'm not gonna pay the €6. It's kind of nice that they have different designs with their tiles on their sidewalks. In some areas, this is the more touristy area, so yeah, I can see why it's here. This area right here is known as Commercial Square. This is where all the trade happened back in the day. You got the government building right there. But yeah, they used to have lots of shops and vendors and stuff like that. Now it's just lined with restaurants, and you can get a beer or two or three. Kind of cool. Looks like we got a museum here. In there. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is just a cool little center. There's a metro station here too. They do have a metro. So if you need to take a metro or train, they got a good train system, plus the funiculars that you saw. So they got ways to get around this city.
We were just walking through here along all these cafe places, and we're just stopped by somebody who recognized us. That's like the second time it's ever happened. It was very cool. We met some wonderful people and had a nice little chat with them, and they're on our ship, so we hope that they hit us up again. We hope we run into them. We can sit down and have a chat. We love that when that happens.
All right, if you could hear me through this wind, those are the two pillars. That's a historical landmark. That's where all the goods used to come up through and into the city. They used to bring them up through there, and then this is where the trade happened, right there. Pretty cool. Love these old cities. But you can see the bridge in the distance. And then I think that's a Christ Redeemer, similar to the one they have on top in Rio de Janeiro. There's a lot of history between Brazil and Portugal. And the bridge.
They do have lifts that go down to the metro also. There's one on the right. Just a cool little plaza, cool little square. We're gonna head back towards the ship. We've been out for a while, ready for something to drink. I think this is the ferry building. It's a really pretty building, and yeah, it's the ferry port building where you can get your tickets to cross the river. But the tile work in here is really nice. Well, that's Lisbon. I felt we got to see more of the city because we did kind of our own thing. Now, we didn't cover all of Lisbon. We just touched it, just a fraction.
Little teeny tiny bit.
But I felt we saw more here than we did in Porto. So we're gonna have to go back to Porto someday. But I felt we saw
do our own thing
and do
in
our own
Porto.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we seem to find the little alleyways and find things that are just kind of cool for us.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed this little jaunt through Lisbon, even though it doesn't seem like we did that much, but it was enjoyable, and we hope you liked it too.
Yeah, and we did have some viewers come up and say hi. That was awesome. If
Yeah.
you do see us on the street, stop us. We won't bite you. We promise. We
Yeah,
nibble a little, but we won't bite.
We think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But until next time,
Bye.
bye.
So we don't have anything planned. Bug. We're just gonna.
On in 1916. See that go by?
Yay, more stairs. That's what we like. In true geezer fashion, I got the last 2 rings. It's noon and I got the last 2 rings. It's so funny. And find things that are just kind of cool for us.